What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of the Strength Log. This episode, I basically wanted to go through my current training split, talk a little bit about why I chose certain things, why I'm structuring it a certain way, and I find this to be personally the most fun part of starting a new training cycle, is having a look at how you can structure things and change things around and just progress, basically, because that's why we're doing this. We want to progress, we want to improve, we want to better ourselves in some sort of way. So the only way to do that is through progressive overload and just changing stuff up. So stay tuned and we'll head through it. Alright everyone, the first thing that I basically wanted to take you guys through is my program structure and kind of like program split, should I say. Similar to what I've done in the past, kind of, I wanted to do almost like a hybrid between a bodybuilding program and a strength program. What's going on, man?
You want me to say a few words for you, bro?
What do you want to say?
You just put me on the spot.
Oh.
You just put me on the spot like that. You got a script?
No? Do I have a script? Yeah? I just freeball it.
I want you to call my agent and
Cool.
I want to have discuss the inbound water and the trailer that I need.
Okay. Yeah. Do you need anything else, Diva? We're talking about programming. My new split, my new strength split.
I love programming.
Alright, we're back. We are back. The first thing I basically wanted to go over was my program split, routine, structure, all that type of stuff. How I am basically working things out day to day, week to week, month to month. So it's a 6-day split with Sunday being my day off. It's in 4-week blocks. So what that basically means, if I've got 4 weeks of training, then I switch it up into something a little bit different. The emphasis is on an exercise rather than a muscle group. So Monday's deadlifts, Tuesday's bench, Wednesday is supinated pull-ups, Thursday squat, Friday is a standing overhead press, and Saturday is a close grip bench. So you'll see each exercise is kind of zoned into a particular muscle group, but I'm not focusing too much on the muscle group, focusing on the lift. We've got each exercise is around 11 to 12 sets, 1 to 6 reps, so we're in that strength protocol. I wanted to try and integrate kind of like a hybrid between like a bodybuilding style program and a strength program in one. Just because I haven't really got anything that I'm training towards at the moment, it's kind of like a cool opportunity for me to mess around with stuff and see what works and what doesn't. That's all good. So I'm gonna take you guys through all kind of like my percentages and stuff like that, how it all works and things, and we'll go from there. All right, everyone, we are back and in the office where the spreadsheets come out, the numbers start flowing, and we make some decent programming, okay? This is when programming becomes more than just chest day, back day, you know, like it becomes a little bit more complicated. And I wanna try and just briefly explain without it going, because to me it goes sometimes as well. That's like my abbreviation for over the head. You like it? We're going to be going into the ratios and that type of stuff real briefly, okay? So I want to show you my spreadsheet, explain a little bit about it, explain a little bit about my programming, and then we'll go from there. Cool? So this here is like the master spreadsheet. So it has all my lift ratios and percentages on there. You can see every single one of these is an exercise, a main lift. Barbell bench, close grip bench, deadlift, and then we go on to like your barbell squat, military press, and so on. And then as we go down, here, we have additional lifts like a incline barbell, dips, and then we have my remedials down here, my elbow and knee rotations, trap 3 raises over there, so that type of stuff. Explaining about, I don't want to bore you guys, so real quickly, it basically goes over my 1RM, which is there, and then it gives the percentages based off that number. So if I'm working in 80%, it's going to be 95, 96 kilos. That's the zone I'm going to be working in. So I can program super easy, okay? Over here, you'll see, we'll do it on the deadlift, you'll see we have an actual and a recommended column. The recommended is based off structural balance. Now, I can explain that in a different video. I'm not going to go into it with this one because it will just drag out like super long. But basically, that is saying if I barbell squat that much, I theoretically should be bench pressing that much, 180. But I'm actually 200. So that gives an idea of theoretically what I'm supposed to be lifting. And I've got that for most lifts. Front squat, if I back squat that much, then I should be front squatting 127. If I military press, or if I bench press that much, I should be military pressing 66 kilos. So it's all based off percentages. Now I can use this information here in my programming. So you can see here, this is week 1 here. I've got my deadlift, and then my next day, which is Tuesday, bench. Next day, supinated chin up, and it goes on and on and on. I still need to work on this a little bit, but you can see I have my percentages there that are pulled straight through my other spreadsheet, and that gives me the weight on the side here. These are the weights that I'm supposed to be doing. So if you look at this, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, these are my reps here, these are my sets, that's the weight that I'm doing. It just makes so much more sense when you actually get into the gym. You're not screwing around with, oh yeah, I might go up to 80, oh, I might go up to 90. You know what you're supposed to be hitting and you hit it, yeah? And then this is my week 2, so it goes week 2, week 3, week 4. So that there is my entire 4-week block. Now, I have my main lifts. You'll see that there's no other lifts. So it's like, Jordan, are you going in the gym and you're just gonna do deadlifts? No, I'm gonna do 3 to 4 additional exercises once I've done that. So that is my primary lift day. That is my deadlift day. But it's a hamstring glute focus. So I'll throw 3 to 4 other exercises in there at the end, focusing on 6 to 8 reps, 4 to 5 sets, see how I feel. And there'll be things like lying hamstring curls, stiff leg deadlifts, glute thrusters, all that type of stuff. Things to complement and work on my main lift. Okay, same with bench press. I'll be doing flies, maybe a little bit of dumbbell work to make sure that I'm, you know, even left to right, all that type of stuff. So that is how my program is structured at present. In terms of week to week, the sets do change. The sets, the percentage of my 1RM. So you'll see here, I go up to 90% of my 1RM. Week 2, I head right up to 100% of my 1RM, and I try and hit that 200 kilo deadlift. Week 3, I back off a little bit, but I'm at 95 for 2 reps, okay? So I'm hitting that 190. And then in my 4th and final week, that's when I'm trying to basically reset or kind of set the new standard for my 1RM. That's when I'll try and turn that 1RM of 200 kilos into a 1RM of 205. And then I can reset my 1RM percentages, and that'll change through my next split. I really hope that makes sense. Sometimes I confuse myself with this type of stuff. But all you need to know at the moment, I've got my main lift. It's all based off percentages. It's around 11 to 12 sets, going up to 105% on that final week, and then I add in 3 to 4 additional exercises on each day to complement that lift. Alright, so that is it for this video. Let me know if you want me to go more in depth in terms of the ratios and all that type of stuff. If it helps you guys out, I'll do an entire video on kind of how I structured it all and everything like that, in terms of finding the right sets, finding the right reps, finding the right percentages to make sure that I am kind of progressing, should I say. But give this video a thumbs up if you like it, subscribe to my channel, let me know if there's any other content you guys want to see. But next video is going to be more based around nutrition, what I'm changing. Really, it's similar to what I've been on, but I'm eating a hell of a lot more calories. So I'll be taking you guys through that, and then we'll be going more into the recovery side of things, and then into training techniques, which I'm super excited about. So again, we're going to be going into all the stuff about kind of like fat grip training, isometrics, eccentrics, rest pauses, cluster training, using bands. I'm even going to try and make up some chains and things like that, just to match strength curve on certain exercises, and just really change stuff up. So I really hope you guys want to follow me in this journey to kind of just getting strong as fuck. So we'll see how it goes. But again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. This guy says hello too. Look at that. Oh, you're such a cutie. Oh, you're such a cutie. Do you want to say hello? Do you want to say hello? Yes? Ooh.